record. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy new week. A lot of incredible stuff going on, as you guys know, as always. So let's just address right up front. Obviously, we haven't talked, I think, since we heard of this shipping delay, right? So let's kind of address the elephant in the room, if you will. I was just doing a training Zoom with one of the teams, and they were asking about things, and it was funny because one person said, "Hey, can I see if I could get my shipment more delayed? I want one of those free neck massages." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, can we just tell them to delay it a little longer so it definitely doesn't come for 30 days because I want that free neck massager." I'm like, "Okay." Uh, that's kind of funny. But yeah, kind of cool. I mean, listen, I don't have one of those neck massages, but I know Kristen. I think Kristen has one. Amy has one. I think Vicky has one. Who else has one? I don't know if Becky has one. I think Christy has one. Whoever went out to Kathy has one. That's right. Whoever went out to Anaheim got a free neck massager. And I gotta say, I'm jealous. They look really cool. So listen, one thing you love it, Becky. I'm sure. One thing I've learned about this company, guys, is this company always does the right thing, which is very refreshing. Um, very thank you for muting them. Very refreshing in this industry because we all know that we've experienced probably most of you experienced this industry, or really just not even this industry, just in life, where people they overpromise and undeliver, right? That's kind of just what happens, right? Um, Too often, right? People overpromise, underdeliver. But this company, I will tell you, they always underpromise and overdeliver. So it's very refreshing. So they don't have to give free neck massages, right? I mean, this company doesn't have to do any of that stuff. This company is crushing. I mean, $2 billion in the first 3 years, and who knows what we're doing now? Obviously, you guys all know what just Ollie Nation did, right, in July. Crazy, crazy growth, crazy you know, sales, and really it's truly all because of these devices. We all know that. So, but this company always under promises and over delivers. So when they say mid-September, maybe it will be mid-September, maybe it'll be quicker. Who knows? But they don't have to give free neck massagers away. I could really use a neck massage. But they don't have to give those away, but they're doing it, right? Um, one story you guys may not have heard is I called Van about 2.5 months ago. I called Van because we had somebody signing up in Europe, and we have some growth going on in Europe. And I asked Van, I said, "Hey, when are they getting a warehouse?" Because I was asking them, "Hey, is there going to be any kind of extra fees, customs fees, this and that?" And she's like, "I just don't know." I'm like, "Ah, it sounds it's kind of a pain in the butt, and they're waiting 2 months, three, sometimes longer." And she goes, "Well, Aaron," she said, "Well, Aaron, the company said, I talked to them, they said maybe it might be 8 weeks before we get a warehouse because Europe has to do so much in sales for so many months straight where they're going to open a warehouse. They're not going to open a warehouse unless they know there's growth, right? Which is business. So that was, she said 8 weeks. Literally a week later, she goes, Aaron, they're testing a warehouse in Prague, in Czech Republic. I'm like, I thought you said 8 weeks. She goes, yeah, the company does that a lot. They say 8 weeks and maybe it's only a week. Okay. So um, you'll see that if you're brand new with the company, you'll see the company does they underpromise and they always overdeliver. So which is really refreshing. So anyway, delays. Um, how I would handle it, this is just my suggestion. I know there's a lot of leaders on here. You can handle order. If you have something better than what I'm going to suggest, if you have something better, tell me, right? Teach me. We can all teach each other. Just so you know, yes, I was first in, but it doesn't mean I'm the best. Okay, you guys will learn that about me. I'm very humble, and I'm always learning. Okay, so collectively, we can all learn from each other. So if you have any kind of suggestions on what to teach your team or coach your team or tell people about the delays, I'm all for it. Please write in the chat if you want to speak up, unmute yourself and speak up. But this is what I would just suggest people. If someone wants a device, listen, I wouldn't slow down. I wouldn't slow down your production. Obviously, the people that slow down are going to be bummed because their team's going to grow. You're going to grow slow. Okay. Wouldn't have these delays slow down anything, right? So what I would say to people, if I'm going to, you know, kind of follow the system and someone says, "Oh my gosh, I want this device," I'm just going to tell them right up front, listen, there's a little delay right now in shipping because we blew out of the warehouses. These devices are going nuts. I've never seen anything grow this fast in my 30-year career. Just haven't. And these devices work so well that it's exploding. So, and also, there was a container that was damaged, so there's a little more delay because of that. But just because they have to bring over massive amounts of shipments because they blew out of the warehouses in July. So let's get you next in the queue. Let's get your get in and get in next to the queue, and I'll keep you updated as I hear more stuff. That's what I would do. Just simple as that. Okay. Yeah, get it in the queue. Exactly, Becky. Yeah, get in the queue and get on the list, right? First in, first out, right? So get in line, and nobody wants to be last, right? So get in line, and get next in the queue. That's so. Listen, this should not be any kind of slowdown at all because of the delays. All right. Actually, I almost think you should speed it up, right? Because you know we want people to get these devices, right? So anyway, that's my suggestion to you. So with that being said, let's take this off here. I want to congratulate a couple people. So, we always congratulate. I'm a big believer in congratulating. And by the way, you guys, I want to apologize because I just can't continue doing the tier bonuses. I can't continue it. Um, you guys all know, if you guys don't know, if you're brand new, you know, you want to just focus when you come on board, you want to focus on tier bonusing. And when you bring someone on board the team, that's your main focus. Have them tier bonus. Okay. That's the quick upfront money. That's how you're going to get people really excited, right? First person left, second person right, tier bonus. Boom. They made 375 to 750. They're excited, right? Make your money back. Let's set a goal. Make your money back. If you want to go up first week, right? 7 days, make your money back. 10 days, make your money back. First 30 days, make your money back. Whatever speed you want to go to. I say try to make your money back in a week, right? If not sooner, right? So it's all about the tier bonuses. And I'm a big believer, as you guys all know, you guys seen this. I'm a big believer in recognition. Okay. People should be recognized for their efforts and for their accomplishments. I'm a big believer in that. I've always believed in that. And listen, it feels good, right? It feels good when you get recognized. Let's face it. Okay. It feels good when people go, hey, congratulations, right? And you're like, yes. Okay. So we need that in our lives, right? We need compliments. We need to feel good. We need more of that in this world. Let's face it. This world is different than it's been, you know, 10 years ago. We live in a different world. People just don't compliment each other and show them the love. We need to show people the love, right? So complimenting is a big deal. Congratulating is a big deal. Okay. So for up until just recently, I would go through the entire team because there's no report on this right now. And I would find the people that tier bonus. And listen, it's not easy. I mean, it's simple, but it's not easy when your team is big, right? As you guys know, when your team grows and grows and grows and grows, it's hard to keep up. Literally, it took me an hour at first, and it took me 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. It took me 15 hours over the last weekend to do this. And I'm like, I can't do it. It's just, it's not, it's not time well spent for me to do that. Let's just say that. I'd rather be helping you guys do other stuff. I can't keep up with it. So I do apologize if you tier bonus recently. Congratulations. There's your congratulations. Congratulations if you tier bonus. And if you tier bonus, I know some of you guys have tier bonus many times since I've stopped doing it. Many times. Congratulations. And listen, if you're brand new and if you guys want to jump on a Zoom sometime, and you want me to teach you how to find the tier bonuses for your team, please, let's do it. Okay. Anybody that wants to learn how to do it so you can actually do it for your team, please, I would love that. I would love it. I'd love to teach you guys how to do that. Because again, that's what's going to make your team grow even faster, guys. When you show people the love, okay, show them appreciation, and you recognize them for their efforts, they're more motivated to do more, right? It feels good, right? So I would encourage you all, if you have a team and you're growing a team, I will teach you how to do it. It's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of time out of your day. Okay. But it's time worth well spent. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's congratulate a couple people. Let's see. I will Kristen, is your new M1 on the call, do you think? Potentially? You think? Audra, you think she's on the Zoom? You looking? Yeah. No? Okay. Well, why don't you unmute and congratulate her anyway? We're recording this. We'll send her the recording.
Okay, I had Audra that hit M1. recently. So congratulations. She's been in for a couple of months, but she is so busy, you guys. She has a farm and she has goats and she does like all kinds of things. And she's like, I don't even know how I did this because I'm seriously that busy. And I don't know how it even happened because I don't even feel like I made enough, made the time to put into the business to, get to where I needed to be for that. And, I hear that from a lot of people that hit M1, like, how did I get here so fast? And I don't feel like I put in any work, but, she's also been in other businesses too, to where, you almost have to die every month to get, wherever you want to be. And then, you have to restart. So, you guys just, if you're close to M1, and I'm going to ask you this, okay? Because I know, like Aaron said, sorry, Aaron, I'm just going to go off on a rant for a second. I know Aaron said that he worked 15 hours over the weekend, for tier bonuses and stuff. And you guys, that is crazy amount of time spent on that. Not that you're not worth it, the notification, but if you look in your back office and you click on your EA number, it will show you, where your numbers are as far as 10,000 on the left and 10,000 on the right. If you're getting close to M1, let your upline know, hey, I'm going for M1, or even if you're not close to it and that is one of your goals, let your upline know so we can make a note. Like, keep watching this person because this is their goal. This is what they want to hit. And then we can keep looking every couple of days and be like, all right, you're 2,000 PV away, you're 1,000 PV away. And then when you hit it, we know, and then boom, it's a party, right? But so just, try to keep an eye on that, and if that's a goal, you guys go get it because it is seriously one of the easiest leadership ranks to hit in any company that I've ever seen. So, okay, that's all I have to say.
All right, thanks, Kristen. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so Becky, you want to go ahead and unmute, and you could go ahead and unmute Becky and come on board, and maybe you can congratulate. I want to let you congratulate some people. Where are you, Becky? And raise your hand.
I'm
I
coming.
think you're
Here we
still on
go.
it. Okay, there you are. There you are.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
There we are.
Listen, I know. Listen, I'm always surprising people, right? So surprise!
Yeah.
You're gonna congratulate some people. We don't plan this
I
stuff
just
ahead
had
of
to finish
time.
chewing my dinner. That's all.
Sorry, sorry to
No,
interrupt your dinner. I know it's 6:14 on your
that's
time,
okay. It's all right.
but yeah. So I don't want everyone to steal anybody's thunder, and these are your people.
Mhm.
So why don't you take it away and congratulate? Yeah, congratulate. Let's start with the M1s first. So you obviously had you obviously
Dave,
yes,
yes,
yes, yes,
yes, and
yes.
it would say Dave and his wife, and
Yes.
actually, Ellen, you're on here.
Is Ellen here?
So, yeah,
Oh, there
Ellen's
she
on
is.
here.
Hey, Ellen.
So
I didn't see
Ellen
you. Hi,
joined me,
Ellen.
and why don't you? I'm going to give it to you because they're your wonderful people. So go
Yes.
ahead.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thanks,
Hey,
Becky.
Ellen.
Hey there. Yeah, so we had David McDonald tier bonus or M1 this past weekend. So that was awesome. He and his wife are traveling the country and setting up displays and like little mini stations for people to come and they just invite people. So it's been pretty incredible to watch how they're doing this. They're actually traveling right now to Montana. So that's what they're doing, just on the road, taking the devices and setting up little mini stations for people to come and experience it. It's pretty incredible how they're doing this.
Love it.
I've never seen anyone work so hard as this couple as they are. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable what
they're
they
in
are
their
doing.
70s. Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
their 70s, which is just incredible. I just love their tenacity and how much they build off of each other and they're such a good team. I just love it.
Hmm.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ellen. Appreciate it.
And give me the hint, Aaron, of what.
So SM. Sherry?
Oh, Sherry Martin, of course. My goodness, Sherry Martin. Okay, I'm going to bring on Christy Vogt. So
Yes.
Christy,
That's Christy. Is
she's
Christy
one of
on?
yes, she should be on
Okay.
here too.
Hi,
Did I see you? Yes,
I'm
yes,
here.
you are on.
Where are you,
Okay, I thought
Christy?
I
Let me
saw you
find you.
there. So,
Let me
of
find you.
course, these are all my M1s, and of course, my M2, which is Angie Harper.
Oh, there's
Or are you
Christy.
saving
Okay,
the
I
best
found
for
you.
last? I'm
I
not sure,
found you.
but
I'm gonna add you, Christy.
okay.
I'm sorry. There you go. Hey, Christy.
There we
Hi,
go.
I
Go,
was just
Christy.
looking for Sherry. I don't think she's on. Eastern time zone is kind of late for them, and
Yeah.
she wakes up with the sunrise, and she just works her little patootie off. They're doing demos, she and Holly, like crazy. I think every day,
Mhm.
and they've actually, and we'll have to have her share one day, but they've actually have developed this women's retreat where they get all these women that are in the wellness industry, and they can all kind of share what they do. And it's just, it's beautiful. They have waiting lists for it. But now that they've got the Oli Life devices, they're, integrating that into it. So it's a really special thing. So congratulations, Sherry.
Love
Yes,
it.
Sherry,
So well
congratulations. She needs to
deserved.
come on and share how she's probably
Yeah.
just in her own city doing more demonstrations than any person that I've ever met. And so she's got some
Mhm.
really good strategies and creativities. She would be a good one to keep people's minds generating. I would love to have her come on and share more.
Next week's
So,
training. Next week's
okay,
training.
we'll see if we can
Okay.
get her.
Well,
We'll see if we can make her stay up a little bit later. I know because
Right, right,
she
exactly.
is an early bird, but okay.
Thank you,
Anyway.
Christy.
thank you.
Good to see your
Absolutely.
face.
My
Good to see you.
pleasure.
Mhm. Okay.
All
Is that
right.
all
Now we
from
got no, come on, you got one major one.
Okay. All
One
right. My major one.
major
Oh my.
one. I mean,
This
one biggest
gal,
one.
she joined 2 weeks after me. So I think it's right about 2 weeks. She was one of the first people that I actually was bold enough to tap the shoulder of because we've been besties and my girl and I'm her girl for a lot of years. And she's one that I know that she would never have forgiven me if I wouldn't have tapped her shoulder on this. And so every day now we talk multiple times a day. And my girl, my Angie Harper is M2. And in this short amount of time, that's such a big deal. It's such a big accomplishment. And she's just roaring forward with all these leaders in her team. It won't be long before now we'll see her at M3. And she's traveling with me to Thailand and China as well, which we're really looking forward to. And our Tanis is coming. So what fun that we're this early on in this whole thing. I'm 15 weeks and she's maybe 13, and here we go. So congratulations, Angie. Say something because you're
Thank you,
M2 and that's a big
Becky.
deal.
Thank you, Becky. Thank
Thank
you,
you, Becky.
Aaron. I'm still, hi, everybody. I'm still kind of like, am I really doing this? Like, is this really happening? Becky reached out to me I was just going through our messages. It was April, and I didn't say yes right away. I took some time to really, think about I honestly, guys, did not have any intention on doing the business. I really didn't. I wanted the device for my husband and I. And, it wasn't until we started using the device that I said, okay, there's something to this, especially because he got results and he's so skeptical about everything. And when he started talking about it to his friends, I was like, okay, I need to look into the business side of this. So I reached back out to Becky and, I've said before, I didn't post on social media for the first couple of months. I didn't post until after I hit M1. And, how did I do it? I think about what Aaron shared and it really hit me. He said the only people that because sometimes I think I'm not doing enough. I need to be out hitting the ground running. I need to be going to doctor's offices and chiropractors and setting up, all these demos. And when Aaron said he's had his wife and his son and himself use the machine, and that's kind of like me. I've had a few friends over, a couple neighbors, but that's it. And I haven't really been super loud on social media at all. But what I've been doing is utilizing relationships, right? I've been in the industry for 10 years and I've just been connecting with people, not to try to sell them a product and not to try to pull them into a business, just connecting with people, right? And that's what this business is. It's relationships with people. And when you have something so significant as these devices, in my opinion, not sharing them with people that you love is a tragedy. It really is. Like, every day I wake up and I think, who needs to know about what we have our hands on? And that's just kind of how I lead, right? And it's been working, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first started, I told Becky, I don't want to lead a team. Like I'm burned out. I don't want to lead a team. And when she and I kind of linked arms and she came up with this collective idea, right? I'm not the boss. She's not the boss. Nobody is the boss. We all started this around the same time, which is why she called it the collective. And I love that. And so our job is to teach people to teach people to teach people, right? And so we're all learning this together. And when there are frustrations, because there are going to be frustrations, right? Especially with the new company, new to the US especially, and they're, just used to doing things in Asia, and sometimes that might not make sense to us. And so, I have Paul's story in the back of my head when he first started and people would bring him $1,500 cash and then wait for like 3 months for the device to come. So I'm like, if our people have to wait 30 days, so be it. And my husband actually had a really good analogy for that. I posted about it on my Facebook about when the iPhone launched in 2007. It sold out immediately. People waited in line overnight for it, right? And it sold out like that. And then the next people that wanted it, guess what? They had to wait up to 6 weeks to get an iPhone. We probably don't remember it because it was so long ago. But that's just, it is what it is. It's technology. It's not like they can just, come up with it and ship it again. It's shipping from another country. So there's so many logistics that come into play. And I think it's just up to us. In my opinion, I'm excited that it's sold out. I'm excited that so many people want this that they can't get their hands on it right now. Like pinch me, right? Like it's really exciting. So thank you so much, Erin and Becky and
Well, hey, you you deserve it. I mean, you all do. I mean, by the way, the more I hear this collective thing, I was thinking, literally, I was going to call Becky, go, Becky, do you mind if I change our name instead of Team Impact, Collective Impact? I was thinking about that. I'm like, because the more I think about that, I'm like, you know what? It's so,
I love
it,
that. I love
yeah,
that collective impact.
yeah. I
Oh,
thought
that's
about
really
that. I'm like,
good.
man, I mean, I'll get rid of my logo. I designed a logo, TI. Like, you know what? Get rid of that. I love that. I love collective. It's just so it's so
Inclusive.
appropriate. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
appropriate and inclusive, and I love that because
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly how I am. How I am, right? Like I said, I came in
Mm-hmm.
first, but we're all together. Like it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
We can all learn from each other. There's no boss. There's no hierarchy. There's no nothing. Well, my team as well. I've always run my team that way. So it's appropriate as well, the way I feel about a
Mm-hmm.
collective. So I do love that name. So I know we made some team shirts, Kirsten, some team impact shirts, right? I think we got to change the collective impact. I think it's people like, what's collective impact? It's a little bit different than like, what is that? Instead of team impact's like, oh, it's a team. But collective impact, that creates curiosity. I like that. So I don't know. That's what do you guys think? You guys like that? Give me some hearts if you like collective
I
impact
love it.
instead of team
I
impact.
love
Give me
it.
some hearts, you guys, if you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Make some
Mm-hmm.
comments, whatever. Yeah, people,
Yep.
wow, here they come. Here come the hearts. We got, wow, here
Oh,
come the hearts. Wow. You guys
that's
like it. I,
amazing.
I love that. I love that
Okay.
name. I love it. So yeah, that's great.
That's
So,
great.
all right, so let's do this. So what I love most, about, well, I love so many things about doing this, but what I love about different leaders, and just all these different people coming into a collective, right? I would say a team, a collective, is people always doing different things. Like we talked about the three different teams or three different legs, let's call them, of Ollie Nation. You got Luigi's, you got Jason's, you got ours, right? Um, People doing different things, but we're all kind of working together, which is great. I reached out to Luigi today for someone that just joined the team, part of Chrissy's team. And Luigi, I said, Luigi, how do we do this? And he called me. He's like, hey, we're not even in the same organization. But Luigi's like, how can I help you? So he helped me help someone with Christy today, this morning. So everybody's helping everybody, which I love. So in addition to that, within this whole collective, there are people doing different things. And I saw something today and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can I share it with the whole collective? Can I share it with everybody? And of course, she's like, sure, absolutely. And I'm like, well, would you mind like sharing it tonight? Because you did this. So would you mind sharing this on our training tonight? She's like, sure. So here she is. She's already on camera. This is Angie that actually did it. So Angie, I'm going to share my screen and you can kind of go through it. So we all did it. We did a training last Monday, and sometimes when people get started, when they hear, oh, we pay through USDT, the form of crypto, right? The dollar for crypto. And the reason we do that, as we all know, is because it's the easiest way to open countries. You can just pay USDT to everybody, every country, and they can withdraw it to whatever fiat in their country, right? So that's why we pay out in USDT. But there are a lot of us that, you may be like me, we're like, I gotta open a crypto wallet, right? You might be like that. Listen, it's simple. I just trained another group before this on how to do that. It is simple. And last week's Zoom was kind of wasn't as efficient as this. Angie took all the information, and Angie, I mean, you and I've been talking a lot like over the last couple months with this stuff, right? We've been, hey, Aaron, how do I do this? How do I do that? Right? And yeah, but we've been learning together. That's what's neat about it, right? Because you've actually made me better because you're asking questions like, oh, I don't know, let me find that out, right? So that's what I love about this is we're all learning together, right? So, but I love that you did this to make it easier for your collective, but because you are who you are, you're like, can we make it easier for everybody? The whole collective? And you're like, sure. So I'm going to show you guys this. I love this. I love what she created today. I love it. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And
I,
I know
I
you have like,
have to be honest, Lola, my chat GPT, created it. I told her
well,
what to put.
We'll thank Lola then.
Lola's a genius.
I
But
love it.
yeah, go ahead, share it.
All right. I
Because
love it.
I'm a visual person, and many of you are. I have to see it right in front of me. I can't just watch a video. I have to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. So here it is. To cheat sheet. Go ahead through it, Angie.
Okay. So I just basically we put it in order. So the first 5 steps you only have to do one time. Hopefully everybody's already logged into their back office and verified their ID, right? That's the first thing you should do. Set up your crypto wallet. Now, I have never had a crypto wallet. I don't speak crypto. I don't know anything about it. I do now. I'm learning, and my older son's really into it, so he's so excited that I'm learning about it. So Aaron helped me do that, downloaded my Coinbase wallet, walked through that. What else? And then you're going to go to and just follow the steps here. Copy the QR code for the Coinbase wallet. Copy the text. That's one thing I messed up on. I went back and forth with corporate a few times because I just wasn't getting it right. Text the actual Coinbase address. You're going to copy it and paste it into an email. So you're going to email corporate to set up your wallet, right? That's step 5, right? Email them. The subject is wallet setup. You're going to do your EA number, the type of wallet, your Coinbase wallet with that address. You're going to attach the front and back of your driver's license or passport along with that QR code and the wallet address. Does that make sense? And then you're
Yep.
going to wait. You're not going to do anything. You're going to wait for confirmation. Okay. And you're going to see it in your back office when it's been confirmed. Then, as long as you're an M1 or above, you can have it. And I'm telling my team, honestly, guys, if you can wait till M1, for me, everything I made in the beginning, I invested back into more products. I wanted every single device. So that's just what I did. So by the time I was ready to actually transfer my commission, I was already an M1. So it was easier. If you're not an M1, then they're gonna transfer it from your bonus wallet to your Coinbase wallet, and then you're gonna have to transfer it from your Coinbase wallet to your bank account, and there is a fee associated with that. So I'm just telling people if you can wait till you're M1, okay? At that point, there's 2 different cycles. Know which one you're withdrawing for. You can do from the 1st to the 15th of the month, that's cycle 1. Or you can do the 16th to the 30th or 31st, that's cycle 2. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. And this is something you can do one time and you can just copy and paste it. So you're going to email your fiat withdrawal request. Okay, and that's step number 9. Again, only M1 and above can do this with the information right there. You're just going to fill it out, your EA number, which cycle, how much you want to withdraw. And then you're going to put your name, your EA, your phone, all of that information. Okay. And then one thing I don't think I put on there, Aaron, is they have to go back to their back office. Is it on there? And click on bonus wallet withdrawal and say how much you want. You have to put how much you want. That's one thing I missed also. So you have to go back to bonus wallet and you'll see once you request how much at the bottom of that bonus wallet withdrawal in your back office, it'll say approved or whatever. Okay.
You actually don't have to say the amount. Actually, I think I did in a couple emails, but you actually don't. Whatever you withdraw in your bonus wallet withdraw,
Okay.
this just automatically, you don't have to put the amount in the email. They'll just
Okay.
automatically, whatever that amount is, they'll send you a bank account.
But you do have to go to your back office and do that. I didn't do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You do have to do the bonus wallet withdraw and withdraw the funds because I did that too, Angie. One week I'm like, how come it didn't get my bank? And Van's like, did you request it? I'm like, oh, I gotta request it. It's
Yeah.
like you gotta request the money. So yeah, bonus wallet
Yeah.
withdrawal, request the money. Yep.
Yeah. So this is already in our the collective chat. It's in the collective Facebook page. Aaron, you have it. Share it with whoever you want. Okay. Hopefully
Awesome.
that helps. Yeah.
Angie, it does. Thank you very much. It's all in one spot. It's very clean, very simple. A couple
Aaron,
things.
can
Yeah,
we
go ahead.
talk real quick about there is a plan for a MasterCard debit card to be available, I believe, in the fall, which will
Yes.
make this even more simple.
Yes.
You're still going to need a
Yes.
Coinbase wallet, but
Correct.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I think it's coming in October, I believe.
Okay.
A debit card, so we can just go directly to the debit card, I believe. So a couple more things, just go a little deeper, guys. A couple things that sometimes people, when they get to your crypto wallet, your Coinbase wallet, and like Angie said, when you go over on the right side and you go over, there's a receive crypto. When you click receive crypto, it's going to pull up some different cryptos. So it's going to say like Bitcoin, Ethereum. You're going to pick something called Tether, Tether, like she put there, USD Tether. It's USDT Tether, and just make sure it's the Ethereum network. Now, there's going to be a pop-up. As soon as you hit Ethereum, there's going to be a pop-up. It's going to say warning. Okay, base is going to warn you to not give your crypto wallet out to anyone. When you hit I understand, behind that, you're going to see the crypto address and the QR code behind that warning. Okay. Like Angie said, you got to copy the address because it'll copy the whole address. There's a copy on the right side of the address and then email it. So now, if you don't wait, like Angie said, to hit M1 and you get your money transferred to your Coinbase wallet, takes about 7 business days roughly. Now, when you get that money in your crypto wallet, in your Coinbase wallet, then like Angie said, you got to convert it to USD, US dollar from USDT, and then you got to basically withdraw it to your bank. So you got to attach your bank account to that. So if you get hung up with that, let me know. Okay. If you want to not wait to hit M1, you want to get your money out, certainly reach out to me. Okay. Now I know how to do that. I know one of my team members, Kim and I were like, how do we do it? We first did it. We couldn't figure out how to do any of that stuff. But Tuan actually helped us. But just know that once you do it, like Angie said, once you do this, you only have to do this once. Only have to, do the crypto wallet, send the crypto address. You only have to do that once. Then you just have to go twice every month to withdraw the money, which is real simple. A couple clicks, you withdraw the money. But yeah, so this really helps. Thank you so much, Angie, for doing this. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that because it is all in one spot. You guys like that? Give Angie some hearts if you like that one thing. Coinbase works for anywhere, I believe, Colette. Coinbase works for, you can have Coinbase anywhere in the world, I believe. Okay. Base app and not Coinbase. Use Base app and not Coinbase. Um, I don't know, Nancy. That's a great question. Maybe someone from Canada knows that. And we do a chat GPT. You always just do a chat GPT or Google it and say, hey, what kind of wallet can I use? What kind of crypto wallet can I use in Canada or whatever country you're in? So yeah, Angie, a lot of hearts for you. Thank you guys. Thank you for giving her hearts. We talked about in the beginning.
I'll make sure to
Recognition.
tell Lola you guys appreciated
Yes,
it.
yes. We gave Lola some hearts. So yeah, absolutely. So Angie, thank you so much for all you do, and congratulations once again for an M2. And excited to meet you face to face in about 6 days, 7 days. So we're all going to China and Thailand. Excited for that. Really bummed out that a lot of you aren't going, but next trip we're gonna do more trips. So now that I'm an M4, actually I can plan trips. I don't need Tuan and Van, so which is awesome. So we can do another trip sometime and have all of you guys that want to go. We'll go and we'll have a great time. So. With that being said, guys, that's the training tonight. That's all we're going to talk about tonight. Again, this one last thing before we go here. I encourage all of you to make sure that all you people, if you want to, all you people that are building the business, make sure they're part of our WhatsApp group. Okay, that the whole WhatsApp group. I am going to go. Damn, I'm going to go change that name. I'm going to go change that name to collective impact if I can. I'm going to go change it. You guys gave me the hearts. You guys gave me the permission. Yes, I'll do it if you guys like that. And we'll start doing the flyers instead of team impact, collective impact below it on the right side for anybody that hits M1 and above. Yeah, I just love that. It makes me feel good to say that instead of team. So I love that. Thank you, Becky, and thank you, Angie, and thank you for all your collective, because I know you guys are all just amazing. So with that being said, thank you so much, Angie, Becky, Kristen, Christy. Thank you for giving your congratulations to your team, and congratulations to all of you that had tier bonus recently, and congratulations and welcome to all the new people. I know we got some new people on here tonight that I'm super excited to work with all of you. But yeah, let's go change the world. Let's go help a bunch of people get healthy, and improve their life in, more ways than one, right? So don't forget tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 9 p.m., do a presentation, invite some people, get some people on there, and we'll have one other great testimonial. Anybody who wants to do a testimonial, I don't think we have a testimonial yet. So anybody wants to do a testimonial tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, please feel free, reach out. I know Amy is the one that always does that and organizes that. So reach out to Amy Fordyce. She does that for all of us every week. So, and Wednesday night we have also Wednesday night we have a practitioner call that we've all been invited to. We'll make sure you guys get the link for that. And then Thursday night at 7 p.m., another presentation. So Christy for Sherry and all the East Coast people, 7 p.m. Thursday night. And then after that, we'll be getting ready to go to China. So next Monday, you guys, I don't know if we'll be having a team training, because it'll be 9 a.m. It'll be 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And I don't know what we're doing. So in China. So I don't know if we'll be doing a team call from China. But we might skip a week just so you guys know. But the following week we'll be back, and we'll give you updates from China. So with that being said, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye, guys.